Yo, that's my superpower, that's not my kryptonite. You put me down like you found my Achilles heel. Call me crazy, call me weird, tell me how you really feel. I don't mean to sound condescending, but most of what I'm into requires comprehending. So it's like complimenting me when you don't. It just means my brain is strangely well grown. In a world full of lemmings, I'm a hybrid, half giant giraffe, half zebra with a hyena's laugh. I got a big mouth and a big style, I kinda stick out. In a lineup, I would not be tough to pick out. I couldn't change if I tried, trust me I have. I don't act this way just to get laughs. And yeah, it'd be cool if you understood that it's not easy being me, but I'm getting good at it.
I march to the beat of my own drum machine.
And anybody that's funky knows what I mean.
Okay.
Stay wild,
Stay weird,
stay true.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, you better do you.
I march to the beat of my own drum machine.
Alright.
And anybody that's funky knows what I mean.
Stay wild,
Stay weird.
stay true.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, you better do you. I got a black belt of being myself.
I got a PhD in being me.
I'm the king of doing my own thing.
Yeah, well, I'm the queen of making a scene.
I'm the Muhammad Ali of being me.
I'm the Miles Davis of rocking my own styles and flavors.
I'm the Einstein of speaking my mind.
Yeah, I'm the Jane Austen of steady flossing.
Maybe a couple of minutes early, but never late. Well, yeah, sometimes I'm late, but that's okay. That is okay. What's happening, everybody? It's another Sunday, 6 p.m., roughly 6 p.m., and your boy is here. That's right. That is right. Welcome to GoingFullNerd. I go ahead and record this podcast live every Sunday, and I broadcast on YouTube, and I broadcast on Facebook, so you can join in, add your comments, put your 2 cents in, so I can put my 3 cents about it, on the floor. But anyway, that's right, I am a hater. Welcome to everybody on the YouTube live stream. I see we got some stuff coming up. Well, I like to give that shout out. Appreciate my man Wilbur and my man Ernest popping in. Appreciate my wife tuning in on Facebook. Yo, you can see the title of today. Today's title is Young Justice Outsiders. It's like Christmas in January. Yo, it's a gift to me. It's a gift to you. And we're going to start this week off with what we always start off with, and that is the top box office. My man Wilbur dropped the line. He said, yo, Aquaman finally swam past $1 billion. Yes, he did worldwide. Yes, Aquaman made $1 billion worldwide, but I don't give a damn about the worldwide. Let me take a sip. Here. Hold on. Yo, what's up to my man, Old School 40, the man that had to kill a crossover back in the day. Don't get it twisted. What's up? And also shout out to my man Damon. I know he's taking a break from watching his Saints on television with these Eagles. I'm gonna need him to, do some of that New Orleans voodoo. Cause I ain't trying to. I'ma say it. I ain't trying to have the Eagles back in the Super Bowl. I'm gonna be a hater. I hated on the Cowboys yesterday. I'm a hater on the Eagles today. That's right. If the Giants can't go in there from the NFC East, to hell with every other NFC East team. Let's go ahead and say that. But back to, this is I'm the biggest nerd that you may know. Let's talk about Aquaman and $1 billion for a quick second. Aquaman with $1 billion. That's worldwide. He was all happy in China. That's where they got that money from overseas. But they doing good here. He got 287 mil domestic, $250 million domestic. So, I'm going to give him some credit. That's the best Warner Brothers film since, let me see, what was it? I can't even remember when. They talk about it beating the Smash and Dark Knight, all that. That's cool. I can dig it. It's all right. But anyway, let's go ahead. I start off every week. I talk about the top 5 box office. I talk about the top 5. We got a new number 1 this week, folks. New number 1 in the movie theaters. I know some of y'all, like me, I'm in the mid-Atlantic. I'm near D.C. We might be snowed in, but for those of you who want to get out, venture forth. Now, we ain't really snowed in. This ain't nothing. But anyway, go ahead and let's go ahead and throw this out there. top 5 box office. Aquaman has been dethroned. It is not the number 1 movie this week. What the number 1 movie this week is a newcomer called The Upside. Yes, Kevin Hart, Bryan Cranston pulled in 19.5 mil in the box office. That's what they did. That's what they did. And that was dethroning Aquaman as number 1. Number 2 is Aquaman. Aquaman's still up there. He pulled 17.2 mil. 4 weeks in the box office, and it's still pulling numbers. I mean, I'm not saying The Upside's a better movie. I'm just saying it beat it this week. That means everybody kind of went out, saw it, saw Aquaman, and was like, yeah, whatever. I got to go see something else. I'm going to see Kevin Hart. Oh, he ain't hosting the Oscars, so I got to go check him out. Oh, whatever. Coming in at number 3 is that heartfelt about a service dog. A dog weighs home. Yo, let me take a sip. Mystery cup. And what I will say is this. Dog get lost, dog run out, dog gone, dog just gone. I know how it was in my crib. If the dog ran away, that was just one less thing to buy. I'm just saying. But they got a whole movie that pulled 11.3 million about this dog that made it way back home. Made its way back home. Home, home, home. Ain't that wonderful? Anyway, I'm going to treat that like Daredevil Season 3. I ain't watch it. Might not. Might not watch it anyway. And Daredevil Season 3 got a better chance of me watching it than this. Not saying Daredevil Season 3 is bad, but exactly for it. Don't nobody care about that damn dog. But I'm going to just go there. Coming in at number 4, this was the breakout movie of the year, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Yo, I love it. I love it. I love it. That Miles Morales, the Afro-Hispanic Spider-Man. People don't realize that. Hip-hop soundtrack. Yes, I'm feeling it. It was great. It was awesome. And it's actually a feel-good movie. Y'all might want to check that out. That pulled in 9 million. Domestically, it's got about 147 million under its belt. I think it should have did a hell of a lot better. But it did win some Golden Globes for Best Animation, I think. Maybe. Did it? I didn't do any research into it. I just kind of overheard it. But that's cool. That is cool. Let's continue on. Coming in at number 5 is last week's number 2, Escape Room, if you like that horror genre. Personally, you could go rent Saw, see it on Hulu or Netflix or something. I mean, that's, Escape Room, Saw did it first. Saw did it good, spawned a bunch of sequels. I don't know if Escape Room is all that, but it came in at number 5. There was a newcomer this week. A Keanu Reeves film. I think it was so far down on the list. I don't know, but it is what it is. Not even going to mention it. But that was your top 5. So, me being the big kid that I am, I really dig my superheroes. You see, I got my Zoom hat. I got my, Warner Brothers Trinity, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman shirt on because I'm going to talk a little bit about Young Justice. I'm a big kid. I watch cartoons. I watch a lot of Cartoon Network. So back in the day, a few years back, I was watching Young Justice. All right, Young Justice was like, it was the beast. It had Superboy, Robin, Red Arrow. It had all that. Aqualad. It was like, yes, Wonder Girl. I was like, okay, I can deal with this. Had the Justice League, and they was building up. People were kidnapping kids, and then they were, giving them superpowers, shipping them off the planets and all that good stuff. And then Cartoon Network said, you know what? We're going to cancel this and we're going to put on Teen Titans Go. Yo, people were in an uproar. I was like, yo, are they mad? Are they crazy? Did they lose their damn mind? Did you lose your damn mind? Because people were in an uproar, and people started petitions. People started sending hate mail. People were like, please bring it back. Please bring it back. Yo, know what happened? They brought it back. But Warner Brothers, in its infinite wisdom, said, yo, we got to get this and make as much money as we can. So when we launch our online streaming service, we're not going to put it back on Cartoon Network. We're not going to put it on Netflix, at least not in the States. we going to charge you $7.99 a month for DC Universe. Matter of fact, if you want a discount, you can pay $74.99. We'll give you a little discount, okay? And you can, prepay for a year, but we're going to give you some, like, first run superhero stuff that we're not putting in movies, we're not putting on TV. We're going to let you read a couple of comic books. We're going to let you peep out the old school Warner Brothers superhero Superman stuff and all that good stuff. And I'm like, okay. So people were like, yo, you going to pay for DC Universe? I said, hell no. I ain't paying for DC Universe. I'm going to wait. So what I did is I waited. Then I watched all of season 1 of Titans. If you watched a couple of weeks, last week, I dropped a review. Wonderful, great. That was Titans, live action. It was not that bad. Check out the video on YouTube. Check the backup. Check that out. Then I said, you know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to peep out Young Justice. Young Justice just started this month. I ain't going to lie. I kind of said, well, I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna find a way to watch the first 6 episodes, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. So I watched the first 6 episodes, and it's hard for me to say don't pay for DC Universe, because I'm gonna be honest, this is a banging cartoon series. Now, hey, grown man. Little gray hair, hitting the ripe old age of hitting that ripe old age this year. But what I'm gonna say is this show is on point. One thing I did is I went online, did some research, and I said, well, let me see what the titles of all the episodes are. I started looking at the titles of the episodes so I could see if it gave me a little hint as to what each episode is going to be. But the titles were kind of like wild. They were kind of crazy. They were like, okay, Princess All. What the Royal We. Eminent Threat. Okay. Private Security. All right, wait. Away Mission. All right, okay. Rescue Mission. Okay, all right. Evolution. All right. Triptych. All right. Home Fires, Exceptional Human Beings, Another Human Freak. That can mean all sorts of things. But anyway, Nightmare Monkeys, True Heroes, Influence. I'm going somewhere with this when I read all these titles, okay? Leverage, Illusion of Control, First Impression, Early Warning, Elder Wisdom, Quiet Conversations, Unknown Factors, Antisocial Pathologies. Now, this is crazy for a cartoon. This is wild for a cartoon to have titles like this. Then you got Terminus, Into the Breach, Overwhelmed, and Nevermore. Okay, now this is where I'm a trip. If you take each of those titles, I know you were writing them down if you were listening. If you were listening, you was writing them down. Take the first letter of each episode. It spells prepare the anti-life equation. Blew my mind. As a long-time comic book dude, blew my mind. If this doesn't get you excited for some of Jack Kirby, I'm going to talk Jack Kirby, Jack the King Kirby, the dude that created a lot of these characters. Everybody gives Stan Lee props, but Jack Kirby created a lot of characters for Marvel and DC. All right? This is one of his greatest creations. Okay? Getting it done correctly. This is how you do it. This is how you get anticipation into a storyline. I know this basically is saying Dark Side is coming. All right? Dark Side, however you say it. I know we've seen Dark Side. That's the villain. That's the main villain in DC Comics. I know we've seen him on the Superman animated. I know we've seen him in the Justice League animated. Right? I saw it. I know it. Okay? And by all rights, We were cheated. I'm going to throw it out there with the live action Justice League movie. We thought we was going to get Darkseid, a lead up to Darkseid, but no, we were cheated. We were bamboozled. We were swindled. But that's okay. I think if you get DC Universe Online, you peep out Young Justice Outsiders, you want to get something worth watching. I'm digging this. Okay? I'm excited. Let me take a sip of the cup. Mystery drink. Ooh. Hit you right there on a cold winter day. But anyway, I'm like, yes. Now, I watched the first 6 episodes, and as you know, I don't spoil stuff. I don't do spoiler. Everything I do is spoiler free. So you can kind of watch this. If I was spoiling this, I'd be like spoilers right off the top. All right? Animation from Young Justice Outsiders on par with what we had in the past. So they didn't skip a beat. They got that right. All right? When we loved it, when it was canceled, they picked it up, the animation, the way they do the story, everything is good. Is Superboy flying yet? That's a question I just got. Yes, Superboy can fly. Or at least he looked like he flying in the episodes that I peeped out. Superboy a lot calmer. Yo, there's some stuff. If you watch it, you're gonna be like, dang, it's like that Superboy growing up. Superboy chasing the women, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, Martian Manhunter niece. Superboy like, yo, let me holla. Just putting it out there. That might be a little spoiler, but I'm going to just leave it there. All right? So, my thing is this. This is a good argument to subscribe to DC Universe Online. Because if they keep this up, if they're doing these stories, this is well worth it. But they need to make more if they're going to compete with things like Netflix and Hulu. I know comic book fans like me, okay, we'd be like, yo, we got to get what we could get. But let's be honest, a lot of comic book fans are technologically savvy. They are technologically savvy, all right? So they're going to find a bootleg. They're going to get a bootleg. Somewhere, somehow, they're going to find a way. They're going to bust up Cody box or something. They're going to jailbreak a Fire Stick. They're going to find a way to get a bootleg version. Now, I am not condoning that in any way. I'm throwing it out there. I'm not condoning, cheating these artists out of making money because they're creating this stuff. But I am going to say, they got to do something. They got to bring a little more to DC Universe in my thing. If they're going to take subscribers away or get people to shell out the extra money for established services like Netflix, Hulu, however they're going to do that. I'm just putting my 2 cents out there. All right? But this is well worth it. At least to do the trial to see so many episodes up front. Kind of wait. They give you that 1 week free trial. You wait a few episodes and then you just drop it on them. You be like, bam! But the first 6 episodes I peeped out were pretty much awesome. They're setting up, if you're a big comic book fan like me, you remember the Batman and the Outsiders. You had characters like Halo, Black Lightning, Katana. They are featuring these characters. They got different twists on them. Obviously, it's not just like the comic book, but it is well entertaining. All right, so they're introducing these characters a lot younger. They're showing some of the younger characters evolving, growing up. Like a lot of people remember, and there was a little uproar about the Black Aqualad. Everybody, Caldor. Everybody remembers that. The black dude with the blonde hair that was underwater, breathing. Aqualad, you remember him? All right, he's Aquaman now. I'm not going to spoil that. That's been on the internet. If you ain't seen that on the internet, you're wrong. Okay, if you like superheroes and stuff and you ain't read that on the internet, I'm not spoiling nothing for you. Okay, so there's some people that may be upset about that. That's cool. I could deal with it. It's fine. All right, but they just showing a lot of things. Robin becoming Nightwing, going through all this, showing the evolution of different Robins, Superboy growing up, blah, 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 yakety smackety. Black Lightning, he's the hot thing on TV right now. They're featuring Black Lightning up on this show kind of hard. They riding that wave. They riding that popularity wave. And that's a good thing. Gotta put it out there. So now, I was kind of talking about it, and I was saying how we've been cheated out of the DC Extended Universe. That's the stuff in the movies. That's your Batman vs. Superman, Man of Steel, Justice League, Suicide Squad. That's all that stuff. And I've been telling you how I felt we were cheated. Okay, because we didn't get the good dark side story like we wanted, all right? Zack Snyder, whether you think he got fired, whether you think he was unfairly did this, whether you think he quit, whatever. I'm not getting into that. I got a video I did about that. You could go a couple of weeks back and you could peep out people asking about the Snyder Cut, releasing the Snyder Cut. Watch my video on that. I'll give you my 2 cents. But what I'm going to say is this. Yo, Zach, man, you still doing that jilted girlfriend thing. All right? I'm going to put it out there. Yo, he just posted. Now, it was for a good cause. It was for suicide prevention. I dig that. That's cool. He released a T-shirt. It had all these cryptic things. It had logos. But I believe, and a lot of people believe, that it was his vision of what he was going to do for the Justice League cartoons before he was replaced. Before Warner Brothers was like, yo, we ain't making money quick enough with your vision, player. We got to get you out of here. That's how I feel about it. But this is what I'm going to say. So if you see the shirt online, if you feel inclined to pay $30 for a T-shirt, that's on you. I sell Going Full Nerd T-shirts for $20. So you holla at me if you want a Going Full Nerd T-shirt. But mine ain't go. The only charity my T-shirt going to is me. All right, because we affected by the government shutdown here, so I need to make a few dollars. I'm just saying, if y'all want to contribute, help a brother out. But what I'm going to say is this. All right, I looked at the shirt. I didn't decipher it all the way, but yes, you could tell his big plan was to go through the whole New Gods, Dark Side, Fight with Earth, big Superman thing. I could do that now. Before I go any further, I'm going to answer something. My boy Jay just jumped in the Facebook chat room. Okay? Now, I know people can't see this, and I would do something, a gesture with my hand, but, 5 fingers, what did 5 fingers say to the face? You asked me for a mug one more time. You need to look for you need to look at my 2019 Happy New Year video or listen to the Happy New Year podcast, and I'm going to tell you how much the mugs are. You want a mug? I told you how to get a mug. Mug's going to cost you $20. $20. This is like, how you go to the dollar store? This is the $20 store. But if you look at that video or go back in time and listen to the podcast on anchor.fm/GoingFullNerd or iTunes or Spotify, whichever one you so choose, you'll get that. But anyway, let me continue on. We're going to have to wait for that live action Dark Side. We're going to have to wait. Now, we got the nice director, Ava DuVernay. I hope I said her name right, because I'll be jacking up names. These directors, Ava DuVernay. Everybody jack my name up in real life. That's why I use the pseudonym that I use here. But listen here, Ava DuVernay, we're going to have to wait for New Gods. All right, I see you, Red. I see you. You jump from Facebook. You jump to YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and say this. Ain't nothing free. Free. Ain't nothing been free in there since the slaves. I'm just saying. Hey, Going Full Nerd need to make a nickel. Just putting that out there. They ain't gave a cookbook for free. Cookbook, y'all know darn well. You don't need no cookbook to make a bowl of cereal. I'm just putting it out there. But anyway. So that's the only way we're going to see Jack Kirby's creation, the New Gods, Dark Side. Maybe we could get them to pick this back up. I know they tried to lighten the mood. They're trying to emulate the success that Marvel did, but they just need to forge their own path and do what they do. Whew, man, I've been flapping my lips for a minute now. For a little bit. Maybe only about 24 minutes, but you know what? That means my time is done. I only do about 25 minutes on here, but I got to give myself the shameless plug. Yo, if you're not already subscribed, I need you to go over to YouTube. Go to youtube.com/GoingFullNerd. Hit the subscribe button. Click the little bell so you're notified when this stuff happens. When I go live every Sunday at 6 p.m. So if you don't know when I'm online, that's your fault, because I do it every Sunday at 6 p.m. thereabouts. Okay? I'll be 5 minutes early. I might be 5 minutes late, but it's going to happen about 6 p.m. But if you don't even catch that, you can go to anchor.fm/GoingFullNerd. You can also donate to this podcast by going over to anchor.fm/GoingFullNerd, and you can pledge your support. You can give me 99 cents. 99 cents. That's all you need to do. Click 99 cents. Help your boy out. Help me keep this going before the lights turn off. You know, I'm just putting it out there. Gotta put my 2 cents in there. Just letting you know. Hey, also, what's going on? This Friday, if you're in the Washington, D.C. area, Alamo Drafthouse Cinema, your boy is going to go over there and watch Glass. Yes, Glass. Let me say that. Glass. That's the sequel to Split and Unbreakable, the third movie in the trilogy. You know, we got to see Sam Jackson with one of them crazy hairdos. So this is what's up. This is what's happening. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make my way over to Alamo Drafthouse, D.C., Woodbridge location. And I am going to go see Glass. The exact time is going to be posted on Facebook and on Twitter. If you have not followed me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. That is Onyx, ONYXXX1969. I'll let you know. And then once I finish the movie, I'll be having on a wonderful hat. I'm going to have on a hat that looks something like this, Going Full Nerd. That's right. You come up to me and you tell me what you give the movie out of 5 stars. And you get your shout out, you get your mention right on the live stream. Or at least when I do the review for Glass. Which, by the internet looks, Glass ain't looking too clean. They got some problems with Glass right now. Glass may be broken. But we're going to see how that turns out. But anyway, back to the matter. Hey, I thank you all for coming in. I thank you all for supporting me by watching the live stream and listening to the podcast, which you can find on Spotify, iTunes, Anchor.fm. And for those of you asking for stuff for free, I'm going to tell you what's free. Take that down to your social services. That's what's free. I'm going to give some free advice. Like, subscribe, share, and peace out, y'all. I am out of here.
I march to the beat of my own drum machine.
And anybody that's funky knows what I mean.
Yeah. Stay wild,
Stay weird,
stay true.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, you better do you.
I march to the beat of my own drum machine.
And anybody that's funky knows what I mean.
Stay wild,
Stay weird,
stay true.
Yeah.
whatever you do, you better do you.
I'm the type of kid that gets a lot of weird looks because I look weird. Check out my yearbooks. Next to my picture it says most likely to be unlike most, cause most are not like me. I never been the most, but nevertheless, when it come to being me, I be the best of the best. So I second guess, I'm gonna go with my gut, in sync with my instincts, cause they knowin' what's up. You can ask my whole class, I'm that weirdo student, but thanks to Stan Lee, all my heroes are mutants, so whatever. I got no grudge or vendetta. There's a fine line between freak and trendsetter. Mark my words, I'm ahead of my time. Stuck in fast forward instead of rewind. It's fine, my whole class think I have a weird style. Good, most superstars had weird childhood.
I march to the beat of my own drum machine.
And anybody that's funky knows what I mean.
Stay wild,
Stay weird,
stay true.
Yeah.
whatever you do.